What's your feeling today, Councillor Richards?
I'm happy for the...
I decided to make a little video. It's not something that I would normally do, but I just reached home from the commissioning ceremony in the Mount Prospect area, where the Honorable Minister Matthew Samuda came and commissioned a 50,000 gallon water tank in the community to serve a number of communities in the Brandon Hill Division: Mount Friendship, New Garden, Mount Prospect, Mount Airy, Brandon Hill in Mount Zion, Mount Pleasant, Mount Oreb, all these different areas. Now, this has been about 2.5 years, 3 years in the making, because each year I would have my meeting with NWC, and we would, as members of parliament, we lobby and we tell, of course, the agency all the water issues that we might be having in our constituency. And of course, we also let the minister make him aware or her aware of what is happening with whatever it is that we want to get done in the various communities. And I got home with somebody sending me something from Joan Gordon Webley's page to say that. And when I look at the video, it's bigging up Christina Richards, who is a councillor for the division, stating that she finally brought water to the area. And I'm thinking, what? First of all, she's parish council, she's KSAMC. They don't have meetings with NWC. That's the member of parliament's job to do so. And so I was quite taken aback. Why is this lady lying? Blatant lie to say that she's finally brought water to the communities of Mount Prospect and other surrounding areas. And you know, you hear that the PMP lie, and I know now firsthand how dangerous the PMP can be. And let me tell you something. As a representative of the people for the last 8.5, 9 years, you know, something that I don't do is I don't lie to the people. They may not like my truth, and so I'm labeled as feisty or other things because I tell the truth. And even in my past life as a track and field athlete, I got on the podium to win those 2 Olympic silver medals because I was not a cheater. I didn't cheat. I did it on my own with hard work and dedication, hard training. And I do the same thing right now in my life as a member of parliament. I don't cheat. And I realize that this lady who's trying to come into West Rural as the representative is lying, putting on her page stating that this lady who has nothing to do with the project at all, she's not even on the program. Let me show you the program. She was added the last minute by me. Here is the program. She's not on the program. Christina Richards was not on the program. The NWC representative had to ask me, what is her name? What is her name again? So he could introduce her to have a word, to say a word. And yet, you put on your page that she had something to do with this project. Now let me explain to the public. Now election was last February, and the water tank was finished installation, I think, in January. So it took her how months for the procurement process, if she's the one who lobbied for it, and she won in February. The procurement process, she went and lobbied, took place with the lobbying, and then the procurement process went through for the tank to be then, all the material to be bought, and then to install the tank. Well, you know, it sounds like she needs to be the Prime Minister. If she can get something like that done, then she doesn't need to be your counselor. She needs to be something else, because that is what you're telling the people. Lying through your teeth. I despise people who are going to try to come into a constituency to represent the people. And I'm going to say to the people of West Rural St. Andrew, you have a good representative in me. I have been here for the last 9 years, and all I've done is tell you the truth. This woman is trying to come in, and she is lying to you to tell you that this lady is the one who is responsible for bringing water to these communities. This is a joke. It is an absolute joke that you would be able to actually put that on your page. I'm in disbelief. I've heard about you and your past life, and I think the Jamaican people and the people of West Rural should know what your past life is and reject you when the time comes, because you have started off on the wrong footing. West Rural people don't like liars. They like honest, hard-working people. And if you're going to come with this foolishness, which is this what I call is foolishness, and lying through your teeth about something that this woman had nothing to do with, absolutely nothing to do with. This was all my lobbying. Me calling Minister Matthew Samuda to say, when is this going to happen? Me calling Dr. Francis to say, when is this going to happen? And let me just add, where you're not going to take credit or you can't take credit. Next week, we're going to start. New pipelines are going to be laid in the community of Lime Edge. You know why? Because Minister is going to be, well, we already got the road. The contract was already signed, and we have a new road coming through RADA for the community of Lime Edge in the Mount Friendship area. Minister Floyd Green is the one who has authorized that through my lobbying. So I'm going to make it clear from now, so she doesn't take any credit. So Joan, I want everybody to go on Joan Gordon Webley's page and see what she just posted. And then you're going to go on my page and look, because I'm about to post the beautiful ceremony that we had this afternoon in the area of Mount Prospect for the people there. We do not want anybody who's going to cheat and lie their way through anything. Again, as I said, when I ran track, I didn't lie and cheat my way into getting on that podium. I did it fair and square with hard work and dedication. And I think the people deserve better than you. Yes, they deserve better than you. And they should reject you when the time comes.